It's hard to believe it doesn't get the attention that it used to the last couple of years, but we are still in the middle of an opioid crisis. Somebody who knows that firsthand is Dr. Indra Cidambi, Medical Director at the Center for Network Therapy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming back.
Thank you, Larry.
You've just opened up another center. I know you have two up north. You have one in Freehold, New Jersey now. And that's great for your business, and I'm glad you're doing well. There's also some bad news with that. That means you have clients. That means we're still struggling with this opioid crisis.
That is really sad, and you said it all. There's such a demand for substance abuse treatment, and we have so many people who are addicted now. And it's really sad, and the good news is that the Center for Network Therapy is an ambulatory detox, and what we do here is provide so much excessive access to the first phase of treatment, which is the detoxification. So once they can do it as an outpatient, they don't have to go inpatient. It makes it easy.
I want to get to the outpatient philosophy in a second, but I do want to figure out how bad the problem is right now. Have you seen any reduction over the last few years? Because there's been so much money and so much attention about the crisis, and I feel like we're still in a crisis.
The nationwide, they said last year, there was a reduction in the overdose and death, but the measure in New Jersey does not really reflect that. We are still up there.
No,
That's
I know.
a sad thing.
It actually went up in New Jersey.
Correct.
In some parts of the country, it went down. It actually went up in
and
New
it's
Jersey.
like staying steady there in New Jersey. That's not a good feeling for us. But the good thing is that there are so many treatment facilities that are, opening up. So hopefully people will ask for help at the right time, and we might see some downtrend.
Now, let's talk about your therapy, the outpatient therapy, because it's counterintuitive to what I've heard, and that is that you try to get people out of their environment, that the only way you can get them off it is to get them out of the environment that made them addicts in the first place. You don't agree with that?
I don't, because it's you're not the first one, and I have to laugh about this. 9 years ago, when I opened the doors for the first treatment facility, which is in Middlesex, New Jersey, we were the first licensed outpatient ambulatory detox in the state of New Jersey. So when I opened those doors, everybody told me, how can you do this? You're going to kill people. And my success rate is higher than the national one.
They said that to you, you're going to kill people. They
used
those words.
Exactly. So it was amazing to see how much we are missing out with an ambulatory detox. Ambulatory detox, what it does is send the patient after treatment home at the end of the day. That is a risk factor. Yes, they are going to the environment where they have been using, but that is a strength too, because they go home, they face all the stressors on a daily basis, and then they come back the next day for treatment. So we are able to target all the problems that they are bringing to the table instead of being a stint in the inpatient treatment and then come back with a shock. I don't know how to adjust to the stresses at home. And that's when you see a lot of people overdosing and dying before even they go to the outpatient treatment, coming out of inpatient.
And I would imagine that once you go to change their environment, you're treating other people. I mean, you're treating a network of people that are affiliated with this person.
That's right. The prevention, and then the treatment, and also outreach. All three steps are being done with the ambulatory detox.
And those people then start the treatment as well?
That's right. In my center, I have seen so many times the father or the mother would step in and ask for the treatment, and then they would say, oh, my son needs to come in because this is not going to work out. If he is going to bring in heroin home, I'm not going to stay sober. And then the son comes in, and so on and so forth, and then their friend, my neighbor or my dealer who used to be like a Mendte mother would tell me, oh, my friend's son always, goes to the hood. He goes to Newark to get me pills, so can you take him also? And we say, good, beautiful.
Are people that honest, though? Aren't addicts notoriously liars?
It's sad that we say that. Addiction also has to lie because they are leading two different lifestyles there. One is something that everybody sees, the dark side of it, like getting the drugs, hiding it. They have to keep it hush-hush because it's also legal repercussion if they have to come out and openly talk about buying heroin and using it, right? So they keep it very secretive, and they lie initially to me, and then I always tell them, you can open up. I won't have my finger pointing at you and saying you're a bad person.
Well, maybe
That's no one.
they'll tell the truth, but when you go out into their environment and you talk to other people who may be addicted or are supplying them, they're going to lie.
It is going to be, there are resistance, but you need to roll with resistance and you will definitely get there. That's what I've been doing, and patients do phenomenally well.
I've talked about the recidivism rate and that it is low in other treatments. What is yours?
Mine is like 65%. At least we have been looking into 90 days and above of being sober. It's 65% or even more than that. I'm just quoting it on a lower side.
How does that relate? It's much lower with other treatments, with the national average, right?
Correct. The reason why mine is pretty high is because we work on the environment. We bring in the home environment into treatment. We reduce the stigma. That is the second part to it. The third thing is that we also promote the person to go back into workforce. They're not going to sit there and not be productive. Once they are productive, they have so much to lose if they were to have a relapse.
So you're open in Freehold now. Where else are you?
The first center is in Middlesex, the other one is in West Orange, and then the same year we opened West Orange and Freehold.
And for people that know someone that's addicted or addicted themselves and want to contact you, how do they do that?
They call the Center for Network Therapy. The main line is 732-560-1080, and they can ask for substance abuse help. We also accept Medicaid. We are in network, so all insurances are accepted.
Are you online? Can people look this up?
Correct. recoverycnt.com.
Great, thank you.
So,
Good talking to you
welcome.
again. Dr. Indra Cidambi, Medical Director for the Center for Network Therapy. Jersey Matters continues right after this. Still to come on Jersey Matters, are active shooter drills in schools doing more harm than good? We'll talk about it when Jersey Matters comes right back.